What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about BNB today, Binance token. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 29th day of September, and here we are, sitting at all-time highs, essentially, right? Like this month has been pretty damn good for Binance. It's kind of interesting how bullish over the past quarter of a year BNB has been in comparison to the average altcoin. I think that there's a lot of things going on with Binance as a company, and most exchange tokens, a lot of people diss on exchange tokens. They say that exchange tokens don't have any value. And while I think that not every exchange token is going to be worth what Binance's BNB is worth, I think they all have value, right? If they're integrated into the system, exchange tokens are actually a good, as long as the exchange maintains relevance and sees business, the exchange token should always have some value as well. Those are actually some of the more I think dependable coins. But BNB clearly the Mac Daddy of it, right? We see a lot of this in crypto, and I want to actually I'm getting a little storytelling before we do the technical analysis. A little story time with C-Zar here. But typically in crypto and in the world, the first to do something is typically the top dog until it's overtaken by something that's truly better in all aspects, and it takes the crowd from the first as well, right? Bitcoin's the first crypto, and there are cryptos that are far better in terms of technological improvements and advancements goes, right? As far as transactional capabilities go, and scaling for user basis and all that stuff. But Bitcoin has security. Above all else, because it was the first, because of the hashing power that it has more security and decentralization than the average crypto does as well. So there's that value that just nothing really can match, because the way that Bitcoin was born, all that stuff. But I'm getting distracted. And I'm not trying to tell you guys the things that we all know as crypto goers here. I'm just trying to say that the first coin that ever existed was Bitcoin, and it's the top dog, right? The first hard fork of Bitcoin was Bitcoin Cash, and it's the top hard fork. The first exchange token is BNB, and it's the top dog. It's the top dog as far as exchange tokens go. Speaking of top dogs, Dogecoin, it's the first meme coin, and that one is also pretty damn bullish as well, right? It's the top meme coin. XRP is the first institutional coin, and it's the top dog in regards to that. Ethereum is the first smart contract coin. It's the top dog there too, right? All these firsts. So BNB will likely maintain relevance, just as a first exchange token that's ever existed, and then also because Binance is the largest exchange for crypto in the world. And CZ is very smart. They have a very good team at Binance. They know what they're doing. And whether you like CZ, you don't like CZ, I don't care. I'm not getting political here. I'm just saying they know what they're doing, and they're smart, and they're here to stay, right? They're here to stay. Somebody said that CZ is actually the richest person in the world, and maybe he's the founder of the most successful crypto exchange that's ever existed so far, and that's a big deal, right? There's a lot of people who made money in the gold rush. The people mining the gold, the people sifting the gold, the people who sold the tools, the mining equipment, right? That's CZ's position here. That's his position, and Binance's position really is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, $1,000. Very psychological level of resistance here. Absolutely it is. Could you come down? Sure. You've had a very bullish quarter. Maybe you come down a little bit. Whatever. We look at the monthly time frame. You're seeing the strongest readings you've seen all cycle, the strongest readings we've seen since the last cycle. Cool, bullish, very, very bullish. Stochastics are overbought. MACD looks phenomenal as well. You're at the same areas in these oscillators that you were last cycle as well, where you found some resistance. Does that mean it's the end of the bull cycle for Binance? No. But while crypto is uncertain, while crypto's taken a fall or a tumble, this thing continues to grow. It's a story as old as time itself. Sometimes when BNB takes a back seat, that's when the rest of the market can grow as well, right? Not always, but look at this. April. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I thought this was April of this year. I was like, wow, we've been moving sideways, and crypto moved up from April this year. But no, that's not what happened. Anyways, bullish overall. All these indicators are bullish. Could you come down and still be bullish? Yes, absolutely you could. Do you need to come down from here? No. You can keep going higher. You do not have to stop here. But a red month here or there by the end of the year might happen. It could happen. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Let's zoom down. Weekly time frame, you've got a bit of a double top look going on here. Stochastics actually look kind of bullish, but there's a lot of week left, 6 days, 5 hours left. If this week closes red, the stochastics will be coming out of the overbought zone, and that might imply a little bit of a pullback in the price. A little double top in the RSI, come down to the 60, come down to the 50. A little pullback, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. This was crazy here, right? From a high to a low. This was crazy. That was a 44% pullback. Nothing crazy. Nothing like that. I'm thinking we're going to drop like 10 to 30%, 10 to 15%, maybe 20%. something that would take you down, let's see, from this high to like this closing price. That's about it. Yeah, 30% drop. I could see that happening. Yeah, doesn't mean you have to, but something like that. Weekly time frame, MACD looks great, stochastics look great, the RSI looks great. Maybe you have a little bit higher to go before then. Let's see if we can find any significance as far as where you might find resistance here. Let's take last cycle's bull market high. Let's take this high. We'll take the secondary high, because this is really what engaged this bear market move down. It's crazy. You basically had like a quick flash crash of your bear market and then a longer. It's crazy. By the way, BNB, for those of you that don't know, BNB outperformed Bitcoin in the last bear market. It dropped less than Bitcoin. And not only that, it dropped faster too. So it was done with its bear market in a percentage point before Bitcoin and in a time point before Bitcoin as well. It truly outperformed Bitcoin. It's one of the only cryptos to do it that outperforms Bitcoin in the bear market. Actually, there's one more, and I'm drawing a blank on which one it is. Maybe it's another exchange token, or it's something. What is it? What's the other one? I can't remember. Maybe it's Monero. Is it Monero? I can't remember. By the way, Monero, first of its kind as far as privacy coins goes, and it's the top privacy coin. Anyways, all those examples are found, right? First NFTs out there are the most popular NFTs. Anyways, high to low, where we are here, I would admittedly say that I don't think we find turbulence. I mean, we are finding turbulence here, but I don't think we stop here. I would think the price does push up to about $1,100 to $1,200, $1,140 to $1,200. Then you might take a back seat. So you probably pump up in October with the rest of crypto, and then maybe November is your red month or consolidation month, and then you continue to pump going into December. But I'm not seeing any kind of signs that you're going to pull back from here. So I mean, at the lowest, 951, but you already did that. You did that last week. I don't think that you pull back from here, man. I think you do look good. Yeah, you've got a double top look right here, but whatever. So what? Let's see. You know, you had that right here too, kind of right here. You had that right here too, and guess what? You moved down for 1 week. That was it right there, and then you moved up higher. I don't know, man. I think you're going to keep moving up higher. I don't think you're stopping until at least $1,140 or $1,200, something like that. You might even push all the way up to $1,500 before you take any kind of reprieve. Okay, bullish, very bullish on BNB. Oh, it's perfect. The daily time frame says it all. I mean, look at the respect on that 1272 for one. That's a fantastic reaction. For two, bouncing right off the 50 time and time again. That's once, twice, 3 times in a row. Even back here, you bounce off the 50. Any of these times that you found resistance or bounce off the 50, it held you up as well. Stochastics look great, not even getting oversold. And the MACD is fantastic as well. Yeah, you're moving up higher. There's zero doubt in my head that BNB is moving up higher, you guys. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. 4-hour time frame here. The question then really is, where's it gonna go? And we've identified some target areas that make sense. Let's see if we can find other target areas that make sense using other fibs. I want to use this high to low here. The 2618, it's right above the 1414. Fun fact about the 1414, class, anybody want to share? With the 1414, you don't stop at it. You don't stop at it. Typically, you stop just above it. What's just above it? The 2618, the double golden extension from this crab market boring phase here, the high to low. So yeah, you really might be running all the way up to 1200 before you find any resistance there. Come back down, maybe find some support down here. You don't have to. You could consolidate around there and continue to run higher. The golden ratio here at $1,489. The golden ratio from your second peak last cycle to your bear market low there. That high to low dynamic, the golden ratio encapsulates, or it's encapsulated by the 2886, 3113. They're all colored orange because this is the money zone. This is the money zone right here, you guys. You genuinely, we might be seeing Binance BNB running all the way up to $1,500 or more. I would doubt it's less. Maybe just barely less, like $1,489 or more by the end of this year, if not certainly by the beginning of December. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Beautiful. Good job, Binance. Good job, CZ. Yeah, great. Great. That's really all I have to say. I don't have anything else that I want to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. This is a party train that ain't stopping until it's about 50% more in value. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.